Hey everyone. All right, so for today, I was going to do a book mailer that is free, basically a free book mailer. It's out of just cardboard that I get from free boxes that I'll pick up, and I sell these books on eBay. I've been looking around for really good professional looking free book mailers and the patterns and everything else, and quite honestly, wrapping it in Trader Joe's garbage bags and everything else just wasn't doing it for me, and I wanted something that represented the brand I'm trying to build. So I came up with what I thought was a simple method, which is one of the things that it needed to be relatively easy to build, simple straight cuts, needed to look professional, needed to be free. Right now I'm using bubble mailers, and I put it between two cardboard, but the bubble mailers still, run 50 to 75% cents per piece if you get those. So I was looking for something a little bit easier and a little bit stronger. My priority is the safety of the book, which I've got here. I've got a book that I've already wrapped. I usually put all my books, I'll wrap them in wrapping paper, and I'll put some like shrink wrap, not wrapped too tightly around it, but just to protect it from any water that, maybe they'll leave the package in the rain or something like that. This will at least give it some basic protection there. So this is the book. Preferably it's a sold book that you'll be wrapping. This one is sold. I think it's a McCrum book, one of my signed McCrum books that I've got. So this is what we'll be wrapping up today. So the tools that I've got that we're going to be working with are, I've got a glue gun. This is the Ryobi. It was just a cordless glue gun, which for convenience I've been using. Need a new battery for it, but it works fine. I've got a straight edge, just a cobalt straight edge to do the cutting of the cardboard. Your tape, whatever tape you want to use. I got some eBay tape, some blank tape, but whatever tape works for you. And just a pen, just to mark on the cardboard. I use a creasing tool, crevicing tool, whatever you're going to call it, burnishing tool. I'll use that just to cut the grooves, just to make a nice crisp bend in it. And just a straight edge just helps to cut a straight line. And a piece of cardboard. So in this case, I've got a piece of U-Haul side from a large U-Haul cardboard box. You can see this side, which will be the inside of the box. I'm not too worried about that. This will be the outside, and it'll look a lot better, and you won't see any of this stuff. I don't think you're gonna see any of that on there. We'll find out. But really, is whatever cardboard you pick, the nicer you pick the cardboard, then the better it's gonna look. So this is the cardboard I'm going to be working with, and we'll see how it comes out with that edge, which we'll clean out. Now, as far as cardboard goes, I mean, you shouldn't even be paying for cardboard. You go on Craigslist, just put a safe search to alert you whenever free cardboard boxes someone has nearby, you pick them up. One of the things that I've been doing lately is I've been going to Costco whenever we do our Costco run or Sam's run or whatever shopping club you're with. They have the big pallets, and between the products on the pallets are these 40 by 50 sheets or so of cardboard, all kinds of different thicknesses. Some of them are super heavy duty, some of them are really tough, almost like a melamine board. Some of them are super thin, like a construction paper. So, but you can go in and they're free. You can just find ones that only have a couple sheets, and I pick up a half a dozen or a dozen cardboard sheets whenever I go, and they're actually quite expensive if you go to some of these packaging wholesalers to get those. So I pick those up whenever we go to Costco every 2 or 3 weeks, and that makes 3 or 4 book mailers right there out of it, as well as any other custom boxes you want to do. So I don't do short videos, so I'll go into it, and this is all one take. I don't do any editing, and we'll kind of just wing it and kind of go from there. So I'm going to switch it to kind of point the camera down a little bit. Hopefully in this video my face has been mostly all in the camera. So let me move the camera down a little bit, and then we'll kind of just start going with it. Okay. I did this right, then what you've got is everything's right in line. So what I started off with is I just drew a couple lines on the box here, and this is actually based off of just two strips. Two strips going down. One strip is the width of the book, no excess, just the width of the book, and generally 2.25 times. Just roll the book over and then add another inch to it at the end. And same thing with the side. Just roll the book over 2 times and add another inch to the end of that. And so that'll be our basic pieces. And then we're just gonna cut it. I mean, you really don't even need the straight edge to do this, but I'll do it for the sake of getting the best piece. Okay, so that'll be that piece. And we'll cut. I've already pre-marked it just to save a little bit of time. And then this piece will get cut right here. Right there. So pieces will just get discarded. And so those are our 2 pieces. And I think we can actually cut off. Now the width of it, now as far as the width of this piece goes, because I haven't done the width on this one yet, the width of it generally be maybe a 1/2 inch on each side. And then we'll cut that off, and then that'll help protect the corners. So let me just go ahead and cut that piece off. And that'll get cut there. So that's some of that crappy looking sections already removed. All right, so this is actually the side we're going to do all of our markings on, because we want this side to be the outside and this side to be the inside. All right, so we'll start off with the vertical piece. When we're done with this, by the way, the direction, I guess, of the cardboard, of the corrugations in the cardboard, when we do it, they'll actually be opposite. So that'll give it some extra strength. On both sides, both the front and the back, you're going to have 2 layers of cardboard. That's also going to be on there, and as well as most of the sides. So, or maybe the sides are only going to be 1. I'm not sure. So first thing we're going to do is take the vertical piece that we've got, and we'll just kind of generally center the book here. We'll just do some marks where we're going to just do our burnishings. I don't really try to square it. I mean, this is small enough where the squaring isn't going to matter, but if you got an angle iron, you can generally kind of just do that. So we'll just kind of crevice that and do that. And the next piece would be to do, and so we've got the book in there. We'll just do another mark here, another mark here, and do that one, and do that one. Okay, so I'm going to just turn on the glue gun, let that warm up a little bit. So that's going to be our vertical one, and you can see the book goes in there. Actually, I cut it off pretty good. Meets right in the middle perfectly, which is exactly what we're looking for. Actually, I did the wrong side, but you can flip it around. Shouldn't make too much of a difference. So I should have burnished it on the other side. So it'll look like that when it's done. So now let's move over to the other piece. Okay, generally the same thing here, except I'll do the right side for it. And this one you're going to make generally the same way. You don't have to make it any bigger. We'll just do 2 marks there. Get our crevice going in. And once you get doing a couple of them, this is only like my 3rd or 4th one, so once you start doing a couple of them, this should move pretty quickly. Okay, and then we'll, got that done, perfect. And we'll do a mark for the 2nd tier. Here, there. Side. Now this one, because you're going to have 2 layers of cardboard, you're actually going to go up. I'd probably go up maybe a 1/4 inch in the top of what you've already done, because you have 2 layers of cardboard there. So, so you see I've just added a 1/4 inch to my mark there. That's done there. Okay, so that gives us this. Kind of just do a test fit, see what you're looking at here. And so a little bit short on the middle on that piece there. I could have made that a little bit longer on the one on the side. So I'm just going to leave it, but you'll get the idea for the sake of this. Then we'll continue on. All right, so the reason I got the glue gun is I'll generally just put some glue right in here. That'll hold the book, keep the book from sliding within it. And then we'll just center it right in the middle here. Okay, so that'll go there. Okay, so that's our piece there. Then put our book in place. And we're going to go in with this. Just throw a piece of tape. Hold that in. Should be fine. And then you'll put the edges on it and tape it. So that's good. Yeah, you got a little bit of that, but again, that's really just the quality of the box or whatever your stock is that you're starting with. Should have made it maybe 1 inch longer in the middle for the outside section so that it would join together, and I'll do that, carrying that forward. So at this stage, really it's just taping it up and going from there. So I'll generally just go around it here, all the way around it, and throw on a nice decorative piece of eBay tape along the middle here. And that's kind of what you get. While the corners are protected, everything's good there. You got 2 layers of cardboard on each side. So let me go ahead and switch back. Hold on a minute. So you can tell it's my 3rd one, but these are only getting better. And as I, kind of combine the middle, make it a little bit wider, that seam will be gone. I usually use fresh cardboard. This is just for the sake of the video. And these really look good, probably, close to the ones you're going to buy for, the Gemini mailers that have that folding part in it, they're like 60 cents a piece, even with 50 or 100. I use those for comic books because the market demands it, but for books, I want to get the packaging safest, but also as cheap as possible. And I found that this is going to be a really good addition to my shipping and branding. So hopefully you found that useful, and go to secondmoonshot.com, see if there's any new information that we've got coming around. That's where we keep our updates going through. And thanks for your time. Bye.